Hello. Okay. So, Reiki 101. Trying to do this class in the event page on the website. Uh, Here we are on Facebook Live. Hopefully, I'll be able to share this from a tablet and let people jump on and catch up. It's been quite a whirlwind of a day. Had some new clients here in Memphis for Reiki music therapy. Hey Gail, how are you? Let's see. Maybe I just need to sing and get grounded while people jump on, and I can share the post in the meantime. But just love and honor for everybody's patience, and thank you so much for being here. Whew. Ooh, 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 oh, I release, I let go, let love spirit run my life. Thank you. Hi. I release, I let go. Can you guys hear me? I let love spirit run my life. I release, I let it go. Let love spirit run my life. I release, and I let go. Gotta let God run my life. Oh, way. Oh, way. Oh, way. I release, I let go, let love spirit run my life. I release, let go, let love spirit run my life. I release, I let go, let love spirit run my life. I release, gotta let go, let love spirit run my life. There was a time in my life, thought I had to do it all for myself, when I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release, I let go, let love spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. I release and I let go. Let love spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. I'm only here for love, love, love. that out. Man. So there's the first step, first lesson in Reiki is cleansing and releasing. Releasing negative energy, other people's energies, cleansing that from your physical being, your energetic presence. So everyone has, an energetic body surrounding them. I have to keep breathing and releasing because that was some intense tension that kind of had been waving through the latter part of today. So therein is another lesson, I guess, talking about the way that we move through contrasting events, events that seem negative. For me, remembering to breathe and staying connected to that universal life force energy. Doing my best to connect to my spirit guides, and to just get grounded to the energy of the earth and the energy of heaven above, and then to focus on balancing those energies within myself. So thank you for your patience with me right now. Reiki means universal life force energy, and it's a Japanese energy healing technique from the 1800s, and it was developed by Dr. Mikao Usui in Japan. My understanding is that Dr. Usui was a Buddhist monk who was also looking to attain enlightenment, but at that time he felt that his current path in Buddhism was not the answer, and he began to study the life and workings of Jesus Christ Yeshua, and through that practice he was led to meditate on top of a mountain for 40 days. To my recollection, that was not a planned 40 days. It just happened to be 40 days when he received what has become known as attunements. However, because he was fasting and praying, consistently moving himself and his energy to a much higher vibration, that download, that attunement, that influx of energy was so powerful that he could see the light of it approaching him and actually knocking him backwards, knocking him out. And it was, the energy was just flooding his entire being, his entire body. The way that I see it in my head and the way that I understand Reiki to work, it's almost like an electrified field of this universal life force energy, this divine energy. And for me, that is the energy which creates worlds. That is the essential part of God particle, if you get scientific with it. It is within everything. It surrounds all of us. And for me, that energy is God. Not everyone views it the same way. The beautiful thing about Reiki is that it doesn't matter if you believe in any type of spirituality. It doesn't matter if you're, what your spiritual beliefs are. It utilizes this tangible energy in our environment and within our beings, and it creates change for our highest good, the highest good of all. So because that energy, that essence, that God particle is within every molecule of the planet, every cell of our bodies, that brings us to the interconnectedness of all things. And Reiki teaches us to channel that energy to help awaken and enliven the cells of our body and bring in more of that healing force, that healing energy, so that we heal ourselves and then heal our environment, heal others around us. And so Reiki is not the only way that you can use this energy. It's just a systemized way of using this energy. Another way of saying it would be the laying on of hands. And many people who practice Reiki are beginning to awaken to what I believe and know to be the truth of it, that it is a rediscovery of the most ancient healing practice that we were given, the healing power that we were given. Dr. Usui rediscovered something that has long been lost and found, been sought after, and in this present time is being freely given as a gift. And those of us who are of the lineage of Dr. Mikao Usui, that means that this practice is passed on teacher to student, teachers to student, in a direct lineage from Dr. Usui. We believe that this healing is a gift. It's a gift from the universe to us to be able to heal ourselves. And therefore, we should continue to give it to others as a gift. And so, from that mentality, this Usui Reiki is done basically as a ministry. We don't charge set fees for helping people feel better, because that's where the alignment is that we're feeling better. Reiki relieves stress. It helps to relieve pain, anxiety, tension, PTSD, sleeplessness, restless leg syndrome, nausea, menstrual pain, cramps, any ailment, disturbance, dis-ease within the physical body or the energetic body can be addressed through Reiki healing, which is just divine healing energy, right? So to go back to Dr. Usui's time spent meditating on the mountain and talking about healing physical ailments, when Dr. Usui received that first attunement, that first huge download, and I've been feeling it starting from the crown of my head and moving towards my third eye, and it's just kind of an increasing tingle the more I'm getting into the flow, getting grounded, and sharing the story and sharing this energy with you. When he woke up and was able to start moving, the history tells us that he was incredibly excited. He felt like he was not even touching the ground, and he suddenly saw and understood, to be corny, the meaning of life, the interconnectedness of all things, and this incredible level of understanding, clarity, attunement, and alignment with divine source energy that he had never experienced before, that he felt like no one had ever accurately expressed before. And he needed to go tell someone. He needed to go tell the other monks who he had basically shunned. You know, he had been studying with all of these different Buddhist scholars, and no one was really giving him any clarity, any enlightenment. And so Reiki started as the quest for personal growth and personal enlightenment, personal alignment, and seeking that personal connection to God source energy, to your highest self, to your highest good. Because once we achieve that, then we can overflow to our environment and those around us in a positive way, in a way that's appreciated and enjoyed. So as Dr. Usui is running to go tell these other monks that he just basically can't stand at this point, which is why he was up on a mountain for 40 days away from everyone. Suddenly he knows that he's got to share this information. He's got to share this incredible, the gift, this incredible light. And he's crossing a brook, a river, as he's coming down the mountain, and his shoe gets caught, and his foot is torn on the rocks. It's pretty bad, tear, because he was coming down the mountain pretty fast, and he's crouched on the side of the riverbank, rocking, and instinctively, because it's what you do, he grabs his foot, and is holding it, and the pain starts to just wave and cease and disappear, and he's in shock and opens his hands, which are covered in blood, and suddenly he sees his foot is completely healed. He knows for a fact that it happened because he remembers being in pain. He's got the blood on his hands from his cut foot, and yet the cut is completely gone. It's completely disappeared. So what we know from that is Dr. Usui was fasting, completely cleansed physically of any toxins, any distractions, any food that would have to take energy away from his focus for 40 days. He was in an altered state of awareness because he was in deep prayer and meditation, determined to connect to God, source energy, determined to achieve enlightenment. And he was open to those answers coming in from an unexpected place because he looked everywhere else. So with that, he's attained all of this vision and amazement, and now he's got this incredible, unexpected miracle of a wound being instantaneously healed through the touch of his hands and the pulse of his personal energy. So of course he's running even faster to go tell everyone, and it's really challenging for people to accept and believe until they begin to come into physical contact with him, physical presence. And as he's talking with and interacting with the monks and the people of the village, he begins to develop a system of how to transfer this incredible energy, how to keep it around himself. And people are witnessing miracles. They're witnessing their ailments and their injuries being healed. They're witnessing people who could not get better after years of treatments from the village doctors be healed miraculously, so to speak. However, Dr. Usui wanted it to be very clear that there was no miracle, that this was something everyone could do if you come into that space of clarity and alignment, and that is where the Reiki meditations come from. So when you're a practitioner, one of the first things that you want to do is to start meditating every day. And with Reiki, there are 5 specific meditations. So there's different schools of thought on how long you should sit in meditation. It's really a personal choice for you, what feels best to you. I like 30 minutes, 33 minutes, just for my personal spiritual practice. And then I add in the 5 Reiki principles to that daily practice. And I say daily, I try to make it daily. It doesn't always happen. But I absolutely 100% see a difference in the way that my day and my life flow when I have my daily practice in place. I'm gonna write here the Reiki principles. So the first one is, and I changed the wording slightly. The first one was about worry, and my wording that felt right to me in my vernacular is that I release all worry. And not just that I release it, just for today. And I feel that that is part of the magic of the Reiki meditations. And I have a painting of the 5 Reiki principles that I made that's hanging above my altar in Nashville, just for today. And so that releases you from trying to fix anything beyond the present moment, because the present moment is all we have. Just for today, I release all worry. Just for today, I release all anger. Just for today, I am grateful. Just for today, I work diligently. Just for today, I show loving kindness to every living creature, including myself. So just for today. So, another really important thing when practicing Reiki is water. Water is huge. Water is key. Water is the element most present aside from this God force energy in the healing process. It's also the element most present within us. So as Reiki is, working on the body on a cellular level, your body begins to release toxins, and then that's released into your bloodstream. Drinking more water helps to flush it out. On an energetic spiritual level, water helps to add purity to the body. And I often think about the symbolism of Dr. Sui's first healing being on himself at a river in water where he had been meditating. So I'm going to take a water break, play a pre-recorded music track. When I come back, I'll talk about some of the different types of Reiki and do a distance healing. So distance healing is something that you'll learn how to do at the third level, master level, and your teacher tree. So one of my master teacher students, Sawyer Stevens, it was on the feed earlier. Hopefully he's still here. That's really awesome. We got 11 people on. Thank you so very much, everybody, for being here. So music, and I will write out the Reiki principles so everybody can see that. Water break. It'd be a great time for everybody to go and get a glass of water or two. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Nope, didn't do it. So I guess I'll sing to you. And then I'll look. Oh, hey, Gail, thanks so much for typing that. Awesome. Hi, Peggy. Boy, the energy feels really wonderful from everybody. You guys are just soul family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is my first class, like more than one person learning Reiki, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So just for today, I am grateful. I appreciate you. So the song I was attempting to play, and I will, it's here, is a classical inspired meditation track. When I say classical and people hear it, they're like, that's not classical. But I wrote it not long after I first encountered Reiki energy from a woman at an open mic night. And at that point, I was kind of in and out of a bedridden state. So there was a lot of emotional and physical things happening. It was probably about 7 years, 6 or 7 years after my accident, my brain injury crowning. There it is. I found it. Yes. Thank you for loving my goofy, dorky self. So I'll let class head play, and then I'll get caught up on your messages and questions and guide principles. Come on, y'all. I hope it'll play. We gotta laugh. Life is funny. Also, laughter increases oxygen and squeezes your abdominal muscles, your power center. So it's like super, super healthy. It's one of the most beautiful healing things we can do for ourselves, is to just laugh. Well, that's not playing, but I remember it makes me think about this song, Laugh into the Sky. Hey, Crystal. It's Nicole. Call the preacher, you can call the law. I won't swear to nothing but the things I saw. There was a dead man walking. He looked a lot like me. Yeah, yes. From rags to riches in the promised land. Thought came true when you took my hand. You saw something I could no longer see. Well, now, the power of love is the power to heal. Now I know how I'm supposed to feel. I raise my hands and I laugh into the sky. I'll raise my hands and I'll laugh, laugh, laugh into the sky. The sky, I know I'm alive. I know freedom is alive, like the light in your eyes, light of love in your eyes, eyes. Woo. That was kind of a throwback. Most of that little piece was a song called Laugh into the Sky, written by Memphian Bill Floyd, who's a long time, what would I call Bill? Well, I was going to say friend, but it's like, you know, that one of those people, like, you pull up at the local bar at your health food store and you chat, you know, once a quarter for like 6 years. So, you know, it's like, and then you just occasionally just bring guitars into the health food store and hang out and like make music, because that's what you do if you're me. And so that song was really cathartic, therapeutic for me. And we made it into a medley when I was playing with Chris Cuminati a few years ago, before I broke off our engagement. I don't know why that's coming up quite a bit lately. So I don't want to just like leave you sitting here with no music while I go off to the kitchen to find water and my throat spray. But I keep talking and and singing. Oh, 432 just popped up on my YouTube. 432 hertz for solfeggio tones. Yay! I love that. Oh, come on. That's not going to play either. Oh, whoops. Well, no, guess not. Laugh into the sky, laugh and rise. Ah, grounding meditation. Om mantra. Om tare, tu tare, tu re, swaha. Be right back, guys. Om tare, tu tare, tu re, swaha. Om tare, tu tare, tu re, swaha. I guess I want everything to run smooth, like I'm doing a live show instead of a class. But anyway, I appreciate everybody just hanging out. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait. Oh boy. So over the next 8 weeks, y'all gonna get to know me real well. And I just randomly bust out singing for no reason. Which is kind of a good segue into what Reiki music therapy has become for me. It's not something that I've seen anyone do before. And it very much just kind of randomly developed out of me finding myself singing as I was giving treatments. And it, similar to the way that singing helped me start to put words together logically after my head injury, singing and chanting during my Reiki sessions helped me to stay grounded and connected to that source energy during the session. And that brings me to another really good point, is that with Reiki, every time you give a treatment, you also receive a treatment, because you have to treat yourself first. So if you remember, Dr. Usui wasn't magically granted this ability to heal others. It was discovered because he healed himself first. I also want to talk about what healing is, because I think that's really important. If we are focused on healing being looking at a disease or a disorder and then trying to fix and repair that disorder, our focus is creating more of that issue, that problem. You know, we're putting more energy on, oh, look at this thing that's wrong. Whereas if our focus and energy is on alignment with source energy, on alignment with God energy, then that directs our cells to align with that energy, to make themselves whole and healthy. And if each cell in our body, if each cell within each organ, within each system of the body is moving into a state of wholeness and balance with divine energy, with their created divine purpose, then the body and the energetic body and the astral body, the etheric self, all aspects of being come into alignment with God's source energy. And for me, that is healing. That is what healing is. It's moving us into alignment with God. So it's about your focus, your vernacular, and Reiki works through our intentions. It's what are we intending to have happen. Kaiser. Sorry guys, that's our family German Shepherd. He just gets really loud sometimes because he's really, really big. Excuse me, I don't want the neighbors to get too upset. Hey, Baba. Hey, Bubs. Hello, I'm back. I'm better than ever. Thanks again, guys. So my friends and family have to get used to me saying thank you a lot, because I really enjoy the vibration of appreciation. And yeah, I say thank you. I say thank you. I say thank you a ton. And it helps me not say sorry quite so much. I don't quite like the energy of sorry. I'm not a sorry person. That felt like Prince. No sorries. Just thank you for your patience. I don't know why I was pulling up the tablet. Oh, right. To look at your comments so I don't have to like get super close to the phone. Maybe if I turn this thing off. Oh, now it's gonna play the music. When I try and turn it off. Oh. Okay, boy. Hello. That is a really good Om mantra, though. Wow. Wow. That was powerful. Maybe I will let that play. I'll pull up the other. So guys, for me, chanting and singing Om, getting grounded, it's all part of the same process. And I do that so that I'm a better channel for that divine healing energy when I start to bring it in. And boy, I'm a scatterbox. I'm supposed to be writing the principles, then I stop to talk, and because it's like I just have to give you the information as it's coming out. ADD girl, squirrel. Can you imagine my teachers in I was gonna say elementary school, but all the way through school, high school too. They I was one of their favorite and most frustrating students because I genuinely loved learning about anything I'm interested in, but you know. Squirrel. What I was going to say is keep breathing and oming. So Om helps to clear and cleanse your vibration. It's the sacred sound of the universe. When you focus more on the O, it affects the more of the world outside of the body. When you focus longer on the M, it's bringing that vibration within and healing energy being forced more into the body, more an inward practice. So you can keep those balanced the length of time you do the O to the M, or you can play around with using it intentionally, O to more affect more of the world around you, or Om to affect more of you and what you've got going on. Okay. I'm not going to write the principles right now because I can go back and post those in the chat, and Gail wonderfully, beautifully already shared that. Thank you very, very much. And here we go. Comments. Come on. I can see the questions. Uh-oh. What's it going to do? It's going to do that. Oh, well, first thing I see is Shell saying your daughter's dog's name is Kaiser. That's awesome. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Remembering gratitude. Oh, this is kind of awesome. Let me see a few comments. Thanks, Shell. I don't know if I'm going to Minnesota. We'll see. I would love to. I've got to get in touch with work and everything in Los Angeles, and there's some other pieces that are going to have to fall into place for that. But, well, no buts, just a big and I would really love to see all of you again. We'll put that tablet away because it's just, technology is having some issues. So we'll have to get real up close and personal. Right close here. Like we're in the South. Excuse me. Pleasing, thanks. All right, so we've got Gail, Lana, hey love, thanks. Lauren, Sawyer, thank you. Peaceful is the definitely the focus. I love you, Sawyer. Can't wait to see you. Well, let's coordinate. I'm going to be in Nashville next week, and then I'm back out to LA. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back this side of the Mississippi before September, but definitely let's talk about it and see what we can get going. Thank you, Gail. So Lana saying, wish we could be, Lana Graham, thank you so much, asking if we could be in the same place so I could lay hands on you and help clear your mind right now. So that's one of the next beautiful things about Reiki is the possibility of distance healing. And like I was saying earlier, that comes with level 3, your 3rd degree Reiki master certification. But anyone can send loving thoughts and healing energy across any distance and across time and space, as long as you are connecting to that energy which creates worlds and makes all things possible, right? So, connecting to heaven, to your spirit guides, to Jesus Christ Yeshua. He is the master of masters. Right? So you have to connect to the ascended masters and to God. So connect to the master of masters. King of kings and Lord of lords. Whoa. King of kings, yay, and Lord of lords. Oh, yay, yay. Thank you. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. In my Reiki practice, I use whatever chants, prayers that I have experienced and encountered over my lifetime, whichever ones feel good to me and help me to be personally grounded. When I'm getting myself attuned, getting my energy balanced, and when I'm sharing that energy with a client, it is about speaking with their guides, their, as Abigail would say, representatives, who their ascendant masters are, or whether or not they have any. If they have none, then all you do is channel the energy, and just ask permission to do what you need to do personally to get yourself in tune with that vibration, and you begin to feel that vibration at your attunement when that healing energy is transferred from teacher to student, and you want to focus on channeling it, feeling it every day in your meditations as you're doing your 30 minutes, 33 minutes connected to source energy, and as you're doing your 5 Reiki principles, which are: just for today, I release worry. Just for today, I release anger. Just for today, I'm grateful. Just for today, I work and or pray diligently. And just for today, I show loving kindness to every living creature, including myself. So that's that. Hopefully I nailed the topic that I was speaking on just then. Right, distance healing. So as soon as I get through these comments, going to do a distance healing for everybody, and show you how to do a little bit of practice yourself on yourself. So how are we for time? Doing good. Okay, cool. Yay. And talk by. Thank you, Lana. I appreciate all the gifts. Definitely. Thank you. So you say feeling peaceful listening to my voice. I really appreciate the compliment, but also Reiki energy is transferred from the practitioner to the client from your eyes, the breath or mouth, and the hands. And for me as a musician, that's everything I use, right? And that is another part of how Reiki music therapy really clicked for me over the years. Coming from a therapeutic background, I grew up working in my mother's school. Well, first just helping her in her clinical practice of speech pathology, and then working later in the inclusive school that she built, and working as an administrator, behavioral specialist, as a classroom assistant, a live-in nanny for special needs children, an inclusion specialist. There was a lot of therapeutic clinical work growing up, and so as I began practicing Reiki myself and using it in my recovery, in my brain injury recovery, to strengthen myself and heal myself, it paired with music kind of seamlessly. And as I began trying to practice Reiki, I realized on clients, part of me wanted to hold back the music because music wasn't what I was taught during my training, because my teacher is not a musician. You will definitely meet her one day, Catherine Evans, and then my grandmaster, Dale. So you'll be able to see the lineage. Back to the point, Barb. Point being, oh no, I lost it. It'll come back. Especially if I look. See, there we go. Questions. Yay. I feel peaceful listening to the voice. The Reiki energy is transferred via the breath and via the voice. Distance healings are sent over, are sent through the energetic airwaves. Sound is vibration, and vibrations move everywhere, touch everything. So music, turning it to music therapy was just a very natural thing for me. Hey Tina, what's up? So glad you jumped on and found it. Sister Nicole Craig. So if you see some of these amazing photos that I have from 2016, 15, 16, they were likely done by Nicole Craig in Memphis, Tennessee. Hey Mark and Kathy. Hey Gail. Cool. God for you too. Hi Katrina. Thanks Lana. Thank you, Gail, for posting the principles. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Peggy. What's up? Hi, Kathy. Good, Gail, got your water. Nicole, miss you. Hopefully get to see you while I'm in Memphis this week or week after next when I get back from Nashville. Thanks, Katrina, for sharing. Awesome. Thank you, Sister Crystal. Your power center is screwed. All right, well, let's unscrew it. Look, so Gail, you said your power center is screwed. So let's screw it clockwise. Rotate that loving energy clockwise around that belly and just soothe and send some beautiful crystalline yellow light to your power center. Like there's a beautiful sun shining from that belly. Yeah? So that's a little bit of color therapy and chakra therapy, which as you get versed in those, feel free to incorporate them, as long as you let your client know that those are different elements that you're bringing in. Also, really important thing about Reiki is that you have to, someone has to have give you permission or request that healing. It's very important that you follow the ethical principles of practicing this particular method of laying on of hands and healing. If you're going to call it Reiki, then definitely respect those protocols and those boundaries. I think they're good boundaries to have, period. And so with that, those boundaries are that whenever you practice on anyone, you have to have their permission. This healing is given as a gift. It's not something we charge for. And the times when you don't have to seek permission is for plants, animals, and anyone unconscious. So obviously with children, although children tend to naturally utilize and play with this energy, when it's in the constructs of Reiki, you have to get permission from their parents first. So anyone who's unconscious, a plant, or an animal, freely practice. And you'll notice when you start practicing with animals and plants, the energy is amazing, and animals will turn around and give Reiki back to you. It is just like the best, most beautiful, brilliant thing that I think I've ever witnessed. Like, to have these giant dogs or these little bitty kitty cats, turn and put their paw, on my heart chakra or on my face. And, I feel the transfer of energy, and it's just beautiful. So question, Power Center. We're sending love and light to Gail's Power Center. Thank you, Peggy, for the love to my voice. Appreciate it. Rachel going to Minnesota. Maybe many. So about how you sound, it doesn't matter how you sound. One of the most important things in my Reiki music therapy practice is encouraging people to just make the sounds. Because as you emit vibrations from within you, you stimulate the body, moving those vibrations through and helping to move the energy through. So reserve judgment for what it may sound like for you or a client. And hold a space of love for whatever might come up and come out, because you really never know. Reiki is called the intelligent energy because it's God energy, so of course it's intelligent. But it's called intelligent energy because the Reiki energy will flow to where it's most needed. So you may be sensing that there's a problem in this one particular area and you're focusing energy there and it's flowing. The client may have asked for energy to be given to that particular area. However, the Reiki energy, the universal life force energy, the God force energy, knows that there's a tumor in the pancreas. And so that's where the bulk of that energy flow is going to go, because God knows what's there, because the universal life force energy knows that's where it needs to be channeled. And as a practitioner, we are just here to be the hands and feet. We're just here to help it happen. We're not the miracle workers or the saviors. We're here receiving this healing and bringing ourselves into closer alignment with God. And as we're in that process, we also help each other up the mountain. Okay. Yes, remembering to be thankful. Hey, Tina. Love you. Ooh, Gail, you're in Louisville? I didn't know that. I love Louisville. I do. Jesus. Oh, what a wonderful child. Hi, Daphne. Hi, Charles. Oh, boy. Guys, that's my friend Charles White. What's up? Hey, Gail. Good. Bust out into song as much as possible, people. Like, whenever you can. Whenever, wherever. We'll be together. I'll be there and you'll be here. And that's the deal, my dear. Oh my gosh. So, yes. Burst into song as much as possible. The Derby is Saturday. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to focus. No more squirrels. There might be squirrels. Oh, there might be squirrels. That could be a movie or a song. So, since we got through the questions and I've decided to give myself a break from writing things, but I do love my penmanship. I do. I love how my handwriting has come back. Like, that's awesome. I really enjoy making it, characters. So, since we've done that, I'm going to have a little more pineapple juice, a little more water, and then I'm going to do a distance healing, energy healing for everyone. So take a drink of water, get comfortable. It's best if you can be barefoot and let your feet rest flat on the floor, or you can be in a meditation posture if you'd like. The reason I'd want you to have your feet flat on the floor instead of crossed is so that the meridians, the energy lines in the body are open and you can receive the flow of energy better. Let your arms be relaxed, palms up, resting on the backs of your legs, or on the arms of a chair, on a bed. And you just want to get nice and comfortable where you're not going to have to move or be disturbed for, let's say, the next 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I said it would be just an hour for each class, and I don't want to go too far beyond that. All right, well, it's going to have to be just pineapple juice. I don't see my little herbal throat spray. So first, I'm going to relax. And to relax, I'm just thinking to myself to release tensions, almost like shutting off switches for different parts of the body. I'm going to let the breath flow in and out. And with each breath in, I am visualizing that divine universal life force energy as a beautiful light like the crystal ray, and that it flows in with my breath, filling my body, and that all that is unwanted, all lower emotions are swept up into this light gray mist and exhaled, so that I breathe in beautiful divine healing light, and I exhale all that no longer serves. And the more that I began practicing and strengthening my aura, the less I wanted to focus on guards or protections. I do feel it's very important when we're first starting to look at protecting our energy and ourselves, because as you're becoming a new light, moths are attracted, and also we tend to pick up debris and energy from everywhere in the world, just from our devices even. And you want to shield yourself and protect yourself from that as you're beginning to emerge, just like you would protect a baby from the sun until their skin becomes accustomed to it. You want to protect this new growing healer within yourself. Protect that part of yourself and allow it to flourish. So for our healing, I continue to envision that divine healing light flooding in with every breath in, and all lower vibrations exhaling with each breath out. And then I bring in a song of protection. It was a poem that my teacher gave to me in a book of Violet Flame affirmations. So we'll get to Violet Flame at a later date, but just note that it is a tool that I'm going to teach you that you'll be able to use on your path and for your own healing and protection. So the crystal ray, the violet flame, and we have added the purple rain. And purple rain Reiki is something that this might develop into. I haven't gotten a clear go. Well, I'm starting to feel something now. Yes. Thank you. Love and honor to Prince Rogers Nelson. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sister Leah. Love it when she kisses my cheek. Big brother Jimmy. Hello, Elvis. With the hips. Nina and Bobby. And Lady Day. Love and honor to the martyrs. Thank you for your gifts and your guidance and your sacrifice. Thank you for walking with me, for guiding me, and for protecting me. Thank you, Jesus Christ Yeshua, for always, always being my roll dog. Even when I wanted to turn away, always been right there for me. Stay with the energies that surround you, communicating with them, communing with them, feeling their vibrations and love and protection as long as you need to, until you feel secure and stable and grounded. Allow that love to wash over you and pour through you. And beautiful divine love is one of the best shields and strengtheners and protections that you will ever encounter. So as you learn to build those connections for yourself, as you learn to acknowledge the energies that have walked with you your entire existence in this physical body, and for millennia before, as you learn and strengthen your walk, utilize these tools. Guard, guard, guard us by the lightning of thy love. Guard, guard, guard us by thy great self above. Guard, guard, guard us by thy secret power of light, and seal us safe forever in thy diamond heart of light. Guard, guard, guard us by the lightning of thy love. Guard, guard, guard us by thy great self above. Guard, guard, guard us by thy secret power of light, and seal us safe forever in thy diamond heart of light. Guard, guard, guard us by the lightning of thy love. Guard, guard, guard us by thy great self above. Guard, guard, guard us by thy secret power of light, and seal us safe forever in thy diamond heart of light. So now that we are connected to our spirit guides, we've invoked a shield, the guard us prayer. For me, it builds the crystal ray around me as I sing that song. And my plan is to make a recording of that available to you. And you just do whatever feels right to you, whether you play a recorded track for that meditation, for invoking that, whether you speak the words. I was taught, and I always vibrate best with repeating it 3 times, which is why I sing it 3 times. I don't know where that melody came from. It's just as I started chanting that prayer of protection, the melody just kind of came through. So on our process, we've connected to source energy, to our guides. We've invoked the protections. And now I'd like you to take your hands. Remember, energy is transmitted through the hands, eyes, and the breath. And just start to rub those hands together. And you may begin to notice some heat. And this is just a very basic way to start feeling that energy within yourself. Eventually, we'll get into how to shape and mold it, but for now, just give that heat. If you'd like to simply receive, lay back and relax, and I'll take it from here. So I'm letting this energy build on my hands, that friction and tension. Then I'm going to take it and begin to wash and wipe away as though you're physically, with soap and water, almost washing away any energies that do not serve. And you just want to sweep the entire body. You don't have to get intimate. You just want to cover the body. And those sweeping motions we'll get into more detail later, but basically you want to cover the head and the face and neck. You want to go across the body from the left shoulder to the right hip, and then from the right shoulder to the left hip, over the outside of each arm, then the inside of each arm, all the way, take it all the way out to the fingers. And then you're going to go down the outside of the legs, across the backs of the legs, across the back of the body, and all the way down and sweep the feet. If you can, make sure you also sweep the bottoms of the feet, because you want to make sure you're clearing that energy everywhere. Then you're going to bring it back and keep rubbing those hands together. That friction is building the energy, which is helping to cleanse and clear any debris, any negativity away. And then the next step is to request for that divine healing Reiki energy to flow through me. Divine healing Reiki energy flow through me. Divine healing Reiki energy flow through me. And then wait. And breathe. You may feel that energy begin to flow to the place where it's most needed. You may feel it on your hands, because that's where you've been activating sensitivity as well as energy. When you feel it on your hands, then you're going to want to move into the 12 Reiki hand positions, which I'll post the manual so that you can see diagrams of the hand positions. But basically, you're going to start out with the eyes and stay for as long as you feel you need to, or you can time it. A lot of people will spend a specific amount of time at each station, 30 seconds to a minute. I'm going to do the crown of the head, back of the head, and because you will be practicing this on yourself daily, you're going to go under the chin. This process is going to move through very quickly as you treat yourself before you begin treating your client. I'm going a little slower because I am demonstrating. You're going to come over the chest, the backs of the shoulders, and notice how your hands feel, how your touch feels as you move across your own body. I'm going to do the shoulders. I like to add in the elbows. I like to add in all of the joints. Why leave any joints out? All joints matter. So then you're going to do the abdomen, just above the belly button, both hands, and then the lower back. Well, sorry, I'm at the mid back, and then we're going to go lower back. I don't know why I'm winking all of a sudden. Then get across the tailbone, and that's with both hands. Come around over the belly, one hand on each side of the belly button. Let me see if I move this back, and you can see me a little better. Oh. Okay. Nope. Here we go. And the lower belly. Get those hips. Of course, the tailbone, the thighs. And like I said, I love the joints, so make sure you get the knees. Get your knees, get your knees. I don't know where the accent's coming from. And the ankles and the tops of the feet. Everyone's experience is a little different. Most people feel heat or tingling. Some people feel cold, feel chills coming from the practitioner's hands, from their own hands. Sorry, I'm adjusting my makeshift camera stand here. Hey, got 11 folks on. So I better wrap it up for today, but I'm going to finish by sending out waves of Reiki healing energy to everyone. So please share in the comments your experiences tonight. Post in the class page if you'd like. I don't know. I thought that was all working, but then it didn't. So let me stop talking and focus on sending. I'm sending divine healing Reiki energy for the highest good of all. Healing on all levels of being. Giving full thanks, honor, and praise to the One. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. This has been incredibly powerful and beautiful. Remember to drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. When you think about it, if you have a little boo-boo, little bump, little ouchie, rub those hands together and put it on, right? Because that's just working with your own personal magic, your own personal power. Ethically, you need to be certified Reiki level 1, 2, 3 master teacher to start practicing on others, or to be practicing on yourself. But like I said, guys, it is purely God energy. Connect to your highest self. Connect to your angel guides, your ascended masters. Connect straight to God. And flow, and that's really all it's about. So love you, and I'll see you. I'll wait. Actually, all these questions coming in. Let me make sure nobody has any questions, anything that needs some attention. So go ahead and pop it up there. Pop up a question if you have one. Yeah, water washes it all out. All right. Okay, cool. Hey, you're welcome, Peggy. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. I'll post the donation link here in the comments. If you're able to contribute, the requested donation is $8 for the classes at 8. Today, we actually jumped on and started at 8:08. Despite all of like the technical difficulties, blah, 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 that was just kind of kind of incredible. So thank you. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Gail. Gail said, your nose got so hot while breathing, you think you got a lot out and goodness in. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are, getting something from it. Oh, I really needed it too, Denise. And that is what I love about Reiki. I really do, is that, you receive a healing as long as you're open to it every time you give one. Boy, it's just, it's the force that creates worlds. So of course it's amazing, right? It's amazing. It's incredible. 1023. All right. That's a great number to go out on. I got my guitar here. Can I sing you a good night song? Let's see. Might have a little water and pineapple. Pineapple crown. I'm gonna wear my pineapple crown, stand tall, feel proud, let my golden colors shine all around. Wait till they get a taste, it's a bittersweet embrace. A pineapple crown. Oh, wow. Oh, gonna wear my pineapple crown, stand tall, be proud, let my golden colors shine all around. Wait till they get a taste of this bittersweet embrace. Pineapple crown, crown, round, 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 round. Down, 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 I'm gonna wear my pineapple crown, stand tall, feel proud, let my golden colors shine all around. Wait till they get a taste, it's a bittersweet embrace. Pineapple crown, crown. Ooh. Good night, Gail. That's right, God's night. I like that, girl. All right, I keep getting directed to try this. We'll just flow with it in the moment. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Yes. Only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only wanted to see you laughing in that purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanted to see you bathing in the purple rain. Never wanted to be your weekend lover. Oh no. only wanted to be some kind of friend. Oh, baby, I can never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanted to see you underneath the purple rain. Honey, I know times are changing. Yeah. Maybe it's time we all reach out for something new that means you too. You say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close it and let me guide you to the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, yeah, purple rain, purple rain, hey, purple rain, purple rain. I only wanted to see you, only wanted to see you in that purple rain. Love and honor, everybody. Whew. Peace. Be wild.